a dance of death already in motion. The secretary bird circles, its wings unfurled like a great feathered shield. Beneath it, a king. The cobra rises, its hood flared in a desperate golden warning. In this arena, patience is not calm, it's strategy. The bird keeps its head high, eyes locked on the cobra's face, reading tiny shifts the sway of the hood, the tightening of the coil, the minute twitch that betrays intent. The cobra reads back, tasting the air, tracking heat and movement, searching for the one mistake that turns a hunter into a casualty. The secretary bird tests the perimeter, stepping in and out like a boxer measuring range. Each footfall is light until it isn't. One sudden pounce, and the mood changes instantly. The bird strikes not with talons, not with a bite, but with long dinosaur-like legs built for impact. Rhythmic hammering, stamps land with brutal precision, not wild swings, but targeted blows meant to stun and disorient. The cobra whips and folds away, trying to keep its head protected, trying to keep its timing intact. The snake sways, weaving a hypnotic pattern, body flowing like a drawn bow. It only needs one opening. One clean line to living flesh, one strike. But the bird is already moving, always moving. It never stays where the cobra expects it to be. Wings flare and close, creating a shifting curtain. Feathers rattle, shadows flicker across the serpent's eyes. The secretary bird isn't just fighting a cobra, it's fighting the cobra's aim. Peering through the feathered canopy, the bird aims for the head, always the head. Because against venom, there is no room for good enough. Its beak isn't just a tool. It's a needlepoint instrument of decision. The cobra slips aside with swift, liquid precision, dodging each stamp, its head gliding just beyond the crushing reach. To kill a king, one must be flawless. The cobra begins to lose its rhythm. Its hood still flared, but its controls slipping with every second. It wants to launch once, that one clean bite that turns the fight in an instant. But each time it gathers itself and surges forward, the secretary bird is already there. Steel legs dropping like hammers. A stamp crashes down near the head. Then another, forcing the snake to recoil mid-strike. Its aim shatters. Before the fangs can find flesh, it shifts into swaying side to side in a slow, mesmerizing arc. The cobra surges closer than before and finds purchase. Its heavy coils lash out and wrap around the bird's legs, tightening like ropes. It isn't just trying to bite now. It's trying to anchor to steal balance. To pull the hunter down into the one place where the cobra always wins. The secretary bird fights the pool with pure control, one leg braced, the other working. Wings spread wide to counterbalance. It keeps its head away from the strike zone. Neck taut, eyes burning with panic focus. Would be fatal, so it doesn't panic. Suddenly a violent reversal. Not the body, not the tail, the head where danger lives. The grip is immediate and decisive, a clamp that denies the snake its weapon. The cobra's body whips in the air, a broken ribbon of scales trying to twist free, trying to re-thread itself back into control. But the secretary bird uses the ground like an anvil. It thrashes the serpent against the earth again and again. Powerful swings meant to disorient and weaken resistance. A final shudder. The king has fallen. The secretary bird claimed the burden, the heavy body carefully in its wings spread wide, catching the air. One strong beat, then another. The tall hunter leaves the ground, ascending with steady effort, carrying proof of victory into the open sky. Under an endless blue sky, the Savanna stretches. Two ancient rivals measuring the distance. They circle in the dust. For the bird, a single stumble means certain death. It flares its wings. A sudden, blinding display of intimidation. The jackal hesitates, then darts in again, low and fast, testing for a weak side. A snap of jaws, the bird falters, nearly collapsing into the parched earth. The jackal presses closer, sensing the moment ready to clamp down and finish it. But the bird plants its feet, gathers itself, and refuses to fold. With a sudden burst of power, the bird stamps the earth in a wrathful beat, exploding a curtain of dust that rises and blinds the jackal at point-blank range. The impact echoes through the silence. Bone meets force, and confidence shatters. The bird remains, its wings trembling from the sheer cost of standing tall in the dust as if daring the jackal to try again. Clouds gather over the grassland, signaling the rhythmic change of the seasons. The vast plains of the African savanna stretch toward a shimmering, distant horizon. Two secretary birds stand shoulder to shoulder, heads turned opposite ways like twin guards. Known scientifically as Sagittarius, they are the only terrestrial hunters of their kind. They form lifelong monogamous bonds, often remaining within the same territory for years. Walking is their primary mode, an adaptation for life in the open veld. Their long legs allow them to survey the ground for the slightest twitch of life. They are the archers of the scouring the earth for insects, lizards, and small mammals. A sudden movement in the grass triggers an immediate response. Once a target is spotted, the bird uses its feet to pin and kill with precision. A secretary bird's kick hits like a hammer, fast, brutal, and strong enough to drop prey in a single strike. Venomous snakes, like cobras and adders, are high-risk, high-reward meals. Thick scales cover their lower limbs, providing a natural armor against the strikes of venomous prey. By spreading its wings,